Hey, what's up, guys? It's George, and in this video, I'm gonna be going deep today, deeper than I normally do. But this is important. This is arguably one of the most important things that you could ever learn, because this is about what controls your life. And if you want to be able to break bad habits and change things in your life, create new habits, change how you are as a person, then you need to learn about what controls your life and how to take control of it, how to change and make modifications to that of which is controlling your life. And this is why you can become aware of something but still unable to change, because there is something deeper that is controlling your life. And you can know that smoking is bad or these bad habits or whatever, but if you don't work on what is controlling your life, then you're going to be stuck with these bad habits. So what am I talking about? Well, the control of your life is the mind. And what is the mind? Well, the mind is broken down into two minds. You have your conscious mind, and then you have your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is what's aware, it's conscious. And then your subconscious mind, sub meaning below, is the deeper mind. The subconscious mind is really the true controller of your life, the subconscious mind. And it's interesting because I love studying words, and the subconscious mind can also be defined as the heart. And the heart, the word "the heart," comes from a Hebrew word which translates into subconscious mind, coincidentally. And so it's all connected. And so now that we know this, the subconscious mind is the main controller of our life. How do we change our subconscious? Well, you change the subconscious, the heart, by getting to the conscious mind. The conscious mind receives information through the senses, what you see, what you hear, what you learn and experience about, and then it downloads that information to the subconscious mind, to the heart, over time through repetition. This is why repetition can be so dangerous. Repetition can be used for good or bad, but can, in this day and age, through a lot of conditioning that happens for a reason, we've been conditioned to program our subconscious to have a lot of bad habits in our life, such as excess consumerism, etc., etc. That's meant to help feed the mass corporate machine and so forth. So if you want to change the subconscious mind, then you want to work on the conscious mind. And now that we know that how you work on the subconscious mind, how you work on that is through the information that you receive, because it downloads that to the heart, to the subconscious mind over repetition. Now that we know that, then what do you have to do? Well, you have to be very careful about the information that you listen to and that you see on a regular basis. Because you can see something once, and that's not gonna change your whole life. But repetition, this is what happens. And you can see something in the news or whatever, and it's safe as long as it's in the conscious mind. But once it gets downloaded to the subconscious, that's where the problems begin, because now a new set of programs are going to be running in the background, just like on your computer, software, and so forth. And so, you have all this bad downloaded programs into your heart, into your subconscious, that, maybe you become aware and you want to change as a person. You want to break these bad habits. But it's very difficult because of the programs that have been downloaded, the information that's been downloaded into the heart and the subconscious. And so, like I was saying, the way is then you can't just throw out the hard drive you have. You can't just throw out your heart, your subconscious. So you got to overwrite it. And this is through repetition. Being very safeguarding that information that comes into your mind, and then working on repetition. This is why I'm very big on brainwashing myself, and I've been doing this for years. I brainwash myself on purpose, because if you don't take control in what kind of information is brainwashing you, then the world will do it for you. And the world's gonna brainwash you with information that is not in your best interest. And so this is why I don't watch the news. I don't. I am always listening to positive, material, audio books, and things that are going to enlighten me and provide me a deeper sense of awareness. And through that, what happens is that over time, you start to run a new set of programs. You download and create a new set of programs within the heart. And essentially, what you're doing, like I've talked about in other videos, is that you start to the environment starts to heal itself, because down at the heart, at the root level of the subconscious, you have new sets of program running. Then you're going to consciously start to choose. You're going to consciously start to make better choices in your life, and as you make better choices, then what happens is you're fixing your environment around you, which really, that is the cause of addiction, of an unhealthy environment, which is, I talk about this in depth in other videos, but this is, addiction is just simply a symptom of an unhealthy environment through a lot of different factors. Traumas from the past, who we associate with, etc., a lot of different things. And so as you start to download and receive new information down into the heart and run a new set of programs, then like I said, your conscious mind, your subconscious will affect your conscious mind in making automatic better choices in your life. And as your environment cleans up through the better choices that you're making, then the problem alleviates itself. And then you'll find that these addictions tend to, just alleviate themselves. That they, because if you can shove addictions under the rug, do a 30-day detox, whatever. But if you haven't gotten to the root of the problem, then they're going to keep manifesting in different areas. Maybe it's not smoking weed, maybe it's porn, whatever. But it's going to keep popping up in different area. And so you have to take control of the information that you're receiving. Be very conscious about what you listen to. Safeguard yourself from listening to information that is gonna affect your subconscious. If you're listening to, if you're watching the Joe Rogan podcast all the time and he's smoking weed and everybody on there is smoking weed and things like that, you may not think nothing of it, but this is downloading information to your subconscious, whether you like it or not. That's how it works. It's whether we like it or not, through repetition, information gets downloaded into our heart. And so you got to be very, very careful about what you listen to. Take control of what you listen to. Safeguard yourself and be very cautious about what you decide to listen to here, on the TV, through your music. If you're listening to people about smoking weed and doing drugs all the time, understanding that is also affecting as that goes into the conscious, it's also downloading information to your subconscious. And this is why over the years I've become, I've adjusted many different areas of my life, where I used to listen to a lot of toxic rap music and watch all kind of things that, and I didn't really think much of it, but I didn't realize, as I learned more, I realized how this was affecting my outer world. And as I started to make changes in my life, then naturally I found that a lot of my problems just tended to alleviate themselves. And so guys, I'll go deeper into this in other videos, but I just want to leave this as a little breadcrumb for you to start working on this and being proactive into the information that you see and you see, hear, and receive, because it's going to download information to your heart, your subconscious mind, which is the controller of your life. All right, guys, hope you're all having a great day, and until next time, guys, let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.